Well, in a major step towards spiritual tourism in India, the revered Kailash Mansarovar Yatra is all set to kick off later this week. And that's after a gap of almost 5 long years. The pilgrimage was last conducted in 2019 and was halted due to the COVID-19 pandemic and then due to the strained India-China ties. However, its revival now marks a new chapter in the spiritual and diplomatic journey to the revered Himalayan holy site. Our next report telling you more.
A landmark meeting between India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi as the two countries look to rebuild ties strained by the Ladakh border standoff 5 years back. NSA Doval is in China to attend a conclave of top national security officials, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, starting on the 25th of June. Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be there too. Perhaps the most tangible outcome of the ongoing New Delhi-Beijing diplomatic efforts to normalize relations is the restarting of the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra.
Coming to the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, it's after a gap of 5 years that the Yatra has started, and we know that the focus is the normalization of India-China relationship. In fact, the process started last year when the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping met, and thereafter several officials have been meeting, holding talks, including ministers, and this resumption of Kailash Mansarovar Yatra is essentially a key moment in India-China relationship as they focus on normalization and improving the relationship.
The Yatra gets underway on the 30th of this month and pilgrims are gathering at the starting point already. For the selected 750 pilgrims this year, this is a huge moment. They embark not just on a challenging physical journey, but also a deeply spiritual one, and also one with massive strategic significance.
I did walking, jogging and trekking to prepare for this. I do jogging daily in the morning and go out for a walk in the evening.
We are excited that we are going to the city of Lord Shiva. Can't express the excitement in words. We were so happy when me and my wife were selected, and we are ready to go there.
There are broadly two routes that these pilgrims will take. The first route, that is generally considered easier, is the Nathula Pass route from Sikkim. The pilgrims will proceed via the Nathula Pass and Tibet's Shigatse city before reaching Mount Kailash and Lake Mansarovar. 500 pilgrims will take this route. The second route, involving 20 to 24 days of tough trekking through rugged terrain, starts from New Delhi, then heads through Almora and Lipulekh Pass in Uttarakhand into Tibet to the Mansarovar Lake. 250 pilgrims will be taking this route. The heart of the Yatra over high altitudes and tough terrain remains the challenging Kora or Parikrama, a 52-kilometer trek around Mount Kailash as a symbol of faith and endurance. It holds huge spiritual significance for multiple religions. For Hindus, this is the abode of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. It is also revered by Buddhists as Mount Meru, as well as by Jains and the Bon community. Lake Mansarovar, nestled at the foot of Mount Kailash, is equally sacred. A dip in its waters is believed to cleanse sins and lead to salvation.
Now essentially, we know that when it comes to going to the Yatra, it is not an easy task. In fact, WION team is here in Lhasa to acclimatize, given the oxygen level in the atmosphere is quite less, and we need to acclimatize before going to Kailash Mansarovar Yatra.
Resumption of this Yatra carries significant diplomatic weight. The event is a key people-to-people bridge between India and China. Restarting it signals a willingness at a political level to engage on issues of mutual interest, even amidst broader strategic complexities. The pilgrimage has been suspended since 2020, initially due to the COVID-19 pandemic and later due to the protracted military standoff along the line of actual control. Efforts have called the movement a confidence-building measure that should not and cannot be underestimated. Bureau Report, WION World is One.